Good morning everyone, welcome back to another vlog. I am in Woking this week and I actually took a week off vlogging last week because it just all felt a bit much. I felt a little bit burnt out, if I'm honest. I think the flying from Dublin, I just needed a week to just chill. So I did exactly that. Obviously I had my catch-up vlog that went up a few weeks ago, but yeah, I just needed a hot second, which I'm so glad I took now because I feel raring to go. I actually am in work early. It is 12:30. There is the third cover run today, which I'm actually a part of. So if you remember when I filmed the first cover run, I watched and I think, who was it? Oh, it was Ronnie and Eva and somebody else. I don't remember who. Anyway, I am that person today and I'm standing in for Monica, where I think Phoebe is being played by Meg and Lottie is playing Rachel. So yeah, I'm filling the gap today, which is super exciting. I'm super excited for them to, well, for most of them have ticked off all of their covers because the majority of them have 3. Jared actually has 4, so we'll be doing like a 4th one, but it will just be for Jared. Everybody else will just be sort of in their own clothes and whatever. So yeah, most of them are ticking off all of their covers today, so it's going to be like a massive achievement for them and sort of like crossing the finish line in terms of having done all of their tracks all the way through. So yeah, today in the cover run, it is me, Dan, and who else is doing it? Ed, of course. Yeah, Ed's just playing Gunther. Dan and I are playing Monica and Chandler. So yeah, that will be fun. I've got about an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm gonna head into the town, show you what that's like. I need a coffee, big time. And I also need to eat my food in that space. So come with me. Okay, so the theatre this week, the stage door is literally on like a dual carriageway, and then the entrance to the actual theatre is in the shopping centre, which is so wild. What is here that I didn't realise is the very well-known drama school, Italia Conti. And it is literally in the shopping centre. Like, this place is so strange. There's a studio. I was watching this like contact improvisation class yesterday as I was like going down the escalator, like on my way back from Waterstones. There was just like a contemporary class and you could see it and watch it. It's just crazy. Okay, I don't think we have much on offer in terms of independent coffee shops. So it's looking like Starbucks or Gales, honestly. I think Gales would probably be my choice. Like, this is kind of the high street, but I wouldn't necessarily call it like a town centre, if that makes sense. The shopping centre, however, is pretty good. Like, you've got every shop that you could ever imagine, I think, in there. As I'm filming this, it's the Traitors final tonight and I am so excited. What do I think is going to happen? Well, actually, there's quite a few people still left in, so I can't quite remember how they structured this last episode. I'm low-key hoping that Cat Burns just like runs away with it all. Anyway, I'm going into Boots now. Oh my goodness, it's that time of year. Don't you just love looking at all of the little gift sets and things like that? Yankee Candle. Too bad I don't have a house. Ooh, we've got some board games. Been looking for a board game for just Lewis and I to play by ourselves. We love escape rooms and these escape game sort of things. But I don't know like how good that will be, and like, will we just play it once and then that's it? People often ask where I got my Champneys robe from, the white one, and it was literally, I think it was like £20 in a Boots, you know, gift set thing. Oh my god, they have them. They're £25. 3 for 2 as well. What I am looking for is some more moisturiser. Oh my god, I just tripped. Because I've run out. Also do with more like barrier serum. I like the Purito one. I don't know if they have it in here. It's like K-Beauty, I guess. By the way, I don't know if you can tell, but I've fake tanned for the first time in ages. Like literally since like pre-summer. And kind of loving it. I feel like I'm back. The moisturiser I usually use is this one that's out of stock. It's not the one with SPF or anything, but yeah, they don't have any. So let's see if they do have the Purito stuff. If you're new here, my skin is incredibly sensitive and clog prone, acne prone, like just horrific. So I have to be really careful on what I use. They now do the Estrid refills, which is great because that is actually the razor that I know and love and doesn't ever leave me with bumps or cuts or anything crazy. But I have seen on TikTok that these actually do fit the Estrid ones, and obviously they're like half the price. But I just really love the Estrid heads because they don't give me bumps or cuts. I am curious to try the Boots ones, but I think I'm just going to go with the Estrid ones to be safe. If anybody has tried the Boots ones... Oh my gosh, I need to drop my phone. If anybody has tried the Boots ones, let me know. Oh my goodness me, I can't put this back. Okay, so they don't have Purito in here, so I've gone for the simple Rich Repair Cream. It's non-comedogenic and should be okay on my skin. It's got no fragrance or anything. So we're gonna try it. Hopefully I don't break out. Okay, we're getting out of Boots before I buy anything else. It's literally a weekly thing. Is anybody else like that? What? The one thing that's quite strange about Woking is there's lots of these figures that look quite terrifying actually up close. Yeah, that is terrifying. Ah, Gales. This will forever remind me of Lewis when he would come home with a free loaf of bread. Guys, I got a mince pie! Christmas season is starting. Lots of places have started to do iced flat whites, and that is exactly what I want and need. I want it to taste strong and I want less milk. So this is absolutely perfect, and they have like a cute little cup now. Some people aren't keen on Gales coffee. For me, it's one of the best on the high street, I think, like in terms of like a chain. I had the most wonderful chat with my agent this morning, everybody. If you didn't watch my catch-up video, I speak loads about what I want and my career and everything in it. But basically, when I'm coming to the end of a contract, which I'm not, but like in musical theatre terms, we have to start looking like what's next sort of 6 months in advance, at least in some cases, because that's when auditions start. So, you know, we are thinking about what's next, and when that time comes, I like to just have, sorry, the road is really loud. Yeah, I like to just have a check-in with my agent. A lot of people are curious about how agents work and things like that. Basically, he advocates for me, finds me the auditions, and I go, and he sorts out all of the legal business side of things. You know, there's lots of jargon that I wouldn't bloody understand, so he just deals with it all. Anyway, we're going off on a tangent. When I'm coming to the end of a contract, I like to just have a check-in and be like, you know, this is what I want, these are my goals, because it does change every single year, especially as I'm heading into like house buying, settling down territory. You know, things will change. But anyway, we're kind of zoning in on what I actually want now, and I'm hoping that I can afford to be a little bit more picky in terms of what jobs I do and what I accept. That might mean that I might not be in work for a bit, but that's like a risk that I'm willing to take, if that makes sense. Basically, in the grand scheme of things, I want to be in the West End, but who doesn't, I guess. And so the guidelines of it will never be, I want to be in the West End and that is it. But that's what we're headed towards, aiming for. Unless, of course, there's something super, super sparkly and fantastic that I have to do. There's an opportunity that I cannot refuse that happens to be on a UK tour, then of course. But at this point, I'm kind of ready to live in one place, you know? But yeah, I absolutely adore my agent. I think he's absolutely brilliant. He has never failed me, and he's just so supportive of what I want and has done a magnificent job so far of the stepping stones of my career and like progressing in every single job that I do. And so yeah, I'm in very, very safe hands, but the goalposts are definitely moving, and that's scary. Okay, I've just been to the green room. Alex was in there, so we just had a little natter. And now I've got my food, my flat white, which I'm very happy about. Let's put you on the tripod. Okay, today we've been debating in the green room, Alex and I, how to say this, because I actually don't know. Chicken shawarma? Shawarma. Chicken shawarma. I'm actually unsure as to whether I'm gonna like this one because I don't really like rich tomato dishes. I like a bit cream or something, so I'm not sure about this, but we're gonna give it a go. Looks like it's got cabbage and carrot in it. Ooh. I mean, it's not my favourite, but it's still really, really nice. By the way, so many of you supported me in getting yourself a week of Thrive, and I haven't actually said thank you yet. Thank you so much, because I've now got like quite a bit of credit on my Thrive that I can use to help me afford to live every week. So thank you so much if you did, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you did actually enjoy them. But as I said before, like, nobody's paying me to say this. It's just if you buy it, then I get like a little, you know, referral credit sort of thing. What I will say is it has genuinely changed my life. It's not cheap, but it keeps me healthy and keeps me fueling my body and, you know, having the right amounts of protein and carbs and things like that to make sure that I can be healthy and I can do my job properly without the stress of cooking in other people's kitchens. Like, it's not for me. So yeah, would 10 out of 10 recommend if you're in a situation like me where you can potentially afford it for the luxury of like not having to cook. Right, what should we have on the iPad while I'm eating? I have been doing so much in terms of booking accommodation and things like that. So much that has been really expensive where you can't just pay like a deposit. Like, for example, hotels, I've just had to just pay and just say goodbye to the money for now, because I don't get paid my money to pay for digs until the week before, and obviously that's risky with a hotel. Like, you don't know whether they'll have rooms or whether the rates will go up or, you know, anything like that. So yeah, there's been a lot of expenses going out of my account, which has just been like horrifying. But like, when we actually get to those venues, like next week when we're in Glasgow, I'm staying in a hotel and it's already all paid for. So I don't know, that'll feel like a little treat that I've got extra money, even though, you know, I did pay for it way back when. I am looking for some more YouTubers that I can watch. I think I watch about 5 people religiously, and I think I would like some more, but it takes a lot for people to earn my loyal watching. Do you know what I mean? I have to really, really love somebody to pay attention. Like, all of the YouTubers I watch, it doesn't matter what they post, I will be watching it. Do you know what I mean? And I'll be watching the full, you know, some of the YouTubers that I follow post like 2-hour videos, and like I'll like keep coming back to it through my week, and it'll be quite like a nice thing to do. But yeah, let me know who you guys watch, because I don't necessarily love musical theatre vloggers, because obviously I am in this life all the time and I use YouTube to like escape into maybe somebody else's life. I do watch Imogen Bailey's. I think they're really cute, but that's around about it for musical theatre vloggers really. I tend to watch people who have completely different lives to me, so let me know below some recommendations. I think it's just going to be a Disney vlog, you know. Let's put that on for a little bit. Okay, let me give you a quick tour of the dressing room, because I've got to do that, and then I'll go over what is actually expected of me today during this cover run to help my castmates. So it's us 3 girls in the one dressing room this week, and it is pretty spacious. Me and Eva are here, Amelia's over there. Got a lovely full-length mirror here, which doesn't always happen. By the way, I love dressing like this, like a tent. Like, especially on tour, when I don't really care what anybody thinks or what I look like. I love a massive baggy jumper, baggy trousers. Feel so cozy, you know what I mean? Anyway, we've got a costume rail here, and then we've got our own toilet and shower. I'm actually not that hungry, but I am going to have to just have a bite of this mince pie. Oh no, I squished it in my bag. Oh gosh, it looks so good. Oh my goodness, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, indeed. Wow. I think that might be one of the best mince pies I've ever had. Maybe like a close tie with the M&S ones. Oh, that is amazing. The top is like really crunchy and crispy. Oh my God, that's amazing. I'm gonna save the rest for later. Guys, I'm so excited for Christmas. I now have my Panto script through. Let me know what you want to see in my Christmas vlog series. I'm so excited. I feel like the Cambridge Christmas vlogs will be like elite forever, because it was such a picturesque town and so Christmassy. Like the Christmas markets that were just outside the theatre, and just the streets were just beautiful, and yeah, the vibes, the Christmas vibes were immaculate. And you know, where I am this year, I doubt that it's going to be the same festive feels. So let me know what I can do to give you what you need and want in those vlogs. I do have my script through and I know what songs I'm singing if you want me to share some of those. What I do know and can tell you is that at the start of Panto... Hello?
Hey, mate.
Come in.
Oh, we're not
Yeah, right, I'm just vlogging. Are they Snacker Jacks? I've got Snacker Jacks this week.
Boom. I don't know. You vlogging?
Do you want to say hello?
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. I was just saying, at the start of Panto,
Yeah.
Aurora is
Aurora.
a baby.
I get
Like,
that.
I'm not in for like 20 minutes.
Oh, she's princess tracking. Oh.
So I'll be getting ready at beginners.
No beginners for you.
Anyway, that's not funny. Okay, it is beginners. I feel so weird going down like this. My mic is pointing into my eye. Because obviously it's normally pinned into my wig, which sets it like this. But obviously I don't have a wig on, so it's a bit wiggly. James will surely correct it in a second. Alright, let's just go and fill up my water bottle. I can't wait to see everybody in different wigs and stuff. This is the combination that we're least likely to see, basically. It's everyone's like second covers or... Will you shut up? Everyone knows you're going on a cruise ship and you're going to have a lovely Christmas.
Oh, shut up! I'm just trying to get water and I'm getting abused again in the workplace. Can't. Oh, you're vlogging? Oh, for fuck.
Stop swearing, you know,
It's
for
not
a potty mouth.
It's not my vlog. Hi. Oh, the forehead's back. Oh, it's so much forehead. I hate it. I'm gonna. Bye. Bye.
Who is Henry in Stranger Things? What's his last name?
Oh, the actor.
Yeah, the little boy.
I still don't have a mic belt.
Henry Creel. Henry Creel.
Monica.
Hello.
Hello.
This is so funny.
Why?
Harry looks like Henry Creel.
Yeah.
Like who?
Henry Creel.
Can I see
Can you come in my vlog? Hi. Hey Alex. This is Henry Creel.
Hey.
Today I'll be playing Henry Creel.
Today I'm playing Henry Creel in Stranger Things on tour.
You look so cute. Henry
Especially
Creel.
the
My wife
stage
Carol
show
had this
version.
way about her.
Look, like, it does look like you, I'm not kidding.
I do look like a Henry. I look like I'd be called Henry.
Oh, Henry.
Henry's like your...
And now you're my brother today.
Yeah, this one's brother.
I look really in character, don't I?
You do.
How you feeling, Hazza?
Yeah, good. I
How's
feel
it
like
going?
a lot less pressure for this one. I think it's a second cover.
Yeah. Jared, you never come in the vlog.
I never come in the vlogs.
Joey.
Joey!
Joey.
Monica Mondays.
Welcome.
Hi guys.
Welcome.
I will be watching. I'm a viewer.
Oh,
I'm usually on the other We're all side. viewers.
how are you feeling, Jared? Come back. You've been running away. You have
This
to
is
stay in the vlog.
It's the third one, so
Yeah.
I'm nervy.
Joey.
That's why I'm in the zone.
Oh, you got it. I'm already done. Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Hi. This is so crazy how we.
Wow.
Okay.
You guys look so good.
Okay, yeah.
I'm literally obsessed with wigs.
It's like, who are you playing?
I know. It's like Freaky Friday. It is.
This is the strangest experience of my life. I've never done this before. I'm stood in and did my own track, but I feel like I'm being lazy. Because I'm like, why am I in costume? It doesn't make sense. We were just in the, just in the interval. This is so bizarre. There was a moment on stage where basically in one of the scenes, there's the 6 friends and then Chandler leaves, so Dan left. So it was me in the scene and the 4 covers. And I suddenly just blanked and I forgot that it was my line because I just was looking around and looking at all their faces in the wigs and the costumes and things. It was like I was in like a simulation, do you know what I mean? Because I was looking around and everybody looked the same but different. And I just sort of like froze. I was like, wow. But then Lottie was like staring at me like, it's your line. I was like, oh, of course. But having so much fun, so lovely to be on stage with all of them at once. That will probably never happen. So this is really great. So we have a full length interval. They try and run these things like as if it's a show. So yeah, 20 minutes and then we'll do act 2. Just so much fun. It's lovely. And everyone's been really supportive of one another. It's just like so good. Right, I'm gonna go back down for act 2 and I will see you on the other side. All right, we are now in dinner break. That was so cute. Absolutely loved it. They all smashed it. Cannot believe the workload that these guys have. Like, they deserve awards for what they're doing in this show. Just the 4 of them covering 7 tracks between them, and like everyone having to cover everyone. Like, it's just mind-blowing, and they're so great at it. I have Vietnamese sea bass, which is actually one of my faves, and yeah, I'm going to tuck into this. Probably read some book. Let me give you a reading update because I know some of you are bookworms like me. So I finished The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, so I can stop banging on about it now. It was so good. The ending was so satisfying, and yeah, just really, really loved it. And it felt, you know, in books feel like they're a part of your life, that like you've in this like virtual world. It really transported me every time I sat down to read, and yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I then read a really quick read, which was The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. I have a love-hate relationship with Frida McFadden. She is a thriller writer, if any of you are unfamiliar, and she writes really quick, fast-paced thrillers, and you know, most of the time they're a little bit predictable. They'll have loads of twists and turns, but you can kind of predict the twists and turns. And honestly, going from Addie LaRue to The Boyfriend, it was like, this text is really basic and you can like see what's coming next. But it's kind of what I wanted after reading the chunk that was Addie LaRue. I just wanted something really fast-paced, really quick to just get through. And yeah, it was good. Would recommend, but only really to get you out of a reading slump, I would say. Now we're moving on to the next one, which is Wedding People by Alison Espach. Sorry, my camera died. I can't even remember what I was saying, honestly. Oh yeah, the book that I'm reading now is called The Wedding People. Let me give you a little synopsis. It is about Phoebe Stone, who arrives at a hotel and is mistaken for a guest at a large wedding. Recently divorced and depressed, Phoebe is not there for the wedding but finds herself in the middle of the event. The story follows the unlikely friendship that develops between Phoebe and the bride as their lives become intertwined in unexpected ways. Anyway, this has been like big on TikTok, so I'm just giving it a go. And I've also bought Beartown by Frederick Backman. Me and Lewis are going to read this one together. When he eventually finishes Addie LaRue, he is a much slower reader than me, so I bought him this for when he goes away because he's going to Norway this weekend. I'm actually feeling pretty good about it, to be fair. It's only for a month, and you know, the way that tour life is, these weeks just fly by, and yeah, he'll be home before I know it, I think. But yeah, obviously bit upset about that. But yeah, bought him this to take with him, and I thought it's definitely not set in Norway, but it's definitely like a winter setting, which I thought would be quite nice to take with him. We're going back to eating and watching YouTube. I'm also going to take my makeup off and do it again because I'm feeling a little bit crusty and dusty. Sorry, just got a little munchkin. Look at you, you look like a little teddy bear.
The Christmas teddy bear bringing elf
goods.
treats.
Elf treats.
Gingerbread and white chocolate, M&S.
Should I have half?
Have a whole one. Why don't you, because you could take a whole one and save half of it if you wanted to.
Oh, it smells so
And
good.
it's like gooey.
I had my first mince pie today from Gales. It was really nice.
Is it like short crust ones? Nice.
It was like
a bit flaky pastry.
no,
No.
it was like hard on top, like crunch.
Delish. Get a load of that.
Show your hair then.
Come on.
Little haircut.
Little haircut today. Nothing major, just a little haircut, little trim.
Cutie.
Took some of the weight out of my fringe.
Yeah, nice.
Lovely. But I was like, I'm trying to actually grow it, so I want to literally like, I want to be princess hair.
Me
I've never
too.
had that my whole life.
Sorry, they are fantastic.
Yeah, unreal. I watched Barbarian.
Did you?
Yeah, started it last night and finished it today.
Did you see what I mean about the laughing at the end? Baby, she like flies off the building.
Really good film though, I thought.
You need to watch Weapons.
I know, I'm going to rate
Weapons
it
is
on Amazon.
better, far better. But the same makes you laugh at the end. So everybody has just gone downstairs to warm up, and I don't need to go because I'm already warm. So yeah, I'll join them in 20 minutes, and I just have to go for like notes. There's this thing called parish notices, which is like anything that we need to know that's different, any like things to relate information wise, company wise, and then we usually do a few notes from Lottie and Meg, our resident director, and our choreographer, dance captain. So I'll just go for that section, which happens post warm-up, so that'll be about 6:20. I have tweezed my eyebrows. You know, my eyebrows started to grow through back, and like, it's not a necessity that I have to have thin brows for Monica. I think it looks better, but it's not in the makeup design that I have to tweeze my eyebrows, if that makes sense. I prefer having my eyebrows brushed up, so I like to tweeze them super thin so that they still look a reasonable height. If you used to watch Frenchy Fridays, my eyebrows were literally like this. Like, I'm not even kidding. They were so big, and now I look back and I'm like, oh, that looks disgusting, Alicia. Like, in all of those vlogs, look back, my eyebrows are crazy. And you know, they started to grow through, and I was like, oh, you know, let me just leave them. And I had them brushed up today, and they just looked too big. And I think my face suits a thin brow, but I think I also have brow blindness because obviously throughout the entirety of Greece they were so massive and bushy, and I didn't realise. So now I'm thinking, oh, you know, these really suit my face, they're like thinner, whatever, but am I like losing my mind? Please, can you tell me? Obviously with my headshots coming up, I want to figure out what brows I need. Obviously they will be darker, or will they? Depends when I get my headshots done, but maybe I won't dye them like when I'm doing Panto over Christmas. Of course I won't. And they'll actually be like a natural colour. Curiouser and curiouser. But yeah, let me know if you like the thin brows, if you think maybe they could be a bit thicker, if they're a bit weird. Obviously they're just black right now, which is not normal or natural. But yeah, everyone's warming up downstairs. I'm just here. In the words of Mariah Carey, it's time.
Showed him a face we've never done before. Oh yeah, that's okay. Can I explain to you? Hey, Eva said yesterday, show a face that you've never shown each other. That like people have never seen before.
Oh,
This is mine.
okay.
Unlock it.
Okay.
How are you trying to spray your bits? Yeah, but I'm doing this.
Oh God, come here.
Mine was this.
I do this one. Can I do the one from yesterday?
Give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1, bang. Oh, me and Harry are living together this week.
We are. It's been all right.
I've actually been a lazy this week, haven't I?
No, you've been doing self-care. You've just been her and the Kindle.
Me and the kind.
Okay, I've got a Jakeman's. It is the start of Act. Hello, come here.
It is going into Act 2. I've got a Jakeman's, and I don't really get on with Jakeman's, but needs must, eh?
Yeah, I am feeling a little bit croaky, which is quite unusual for a Thursday night. And like earlier, I was just like marking through everything, so I didn't actually sing full out. Yeah, but I've got a Jakeman's and a prayer, I call it, because Jakeman's is actually like not good for me in the long run, but if I need to make the sounds to get through like Act 2 with a clear tone, then here we go.
Dr. Zeus. Dr. Zeus.
I was in the shower and came out
Zeus,
to you and
Dr.
Harry
Zeus.
doing that.
Whoa, Dr. Zeus.
I've never liked The Simpsons. Was it just The Simpsons that you watched when you were a kid?
What do you mean?
Was it
What do you mean?
like because you liked The Simpsons when you were a kid?
Yeah, I like it now too. Watch on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also love Futurama.
Yeah, that's two the same, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
two of the Matt Groenings.
Look at this.
I don't have a sunny disposition.
I'm almost as tall as you.
My demeanor's all acting right position.
Scratch this. Let's
Scratch
do
it. When you're
Wednesdays.
an
You have to get that done.
That's not very Wednesday.
I won't ever be in for Wednesday, you know I won't.
If we see a picture of you like that.
Well, hopefully,
You
but
see the golden curls and all that. That's not
you're too tall to be in my video.
You saw-
Sorry, Harry. Nearly headless, Harry.
Wednesday.
When you're in Adams, you gotta use a bow and arrow. Little Gomez.
When you're an Adams.
We could do a production
Oh
between
yeah.
us in some way.
Enzo's lurch.
Yeah.
He's 8'3".
I feel like Eva would be the
Alice.
Yeah, and then who's Lucas?
Probably that.
Oh, okay.
Or Harry. Harry would be
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, fine.
He could be the dad.
Yeah.
Who's Fester?
Who's Uncle Fester?
Although Harry could.
It's kind of got to be Ed, hasn't it? Little Eggman with a ball cap on.
Eggly. You need to have a taste for death.
Yeah.
It's family first and
Family last and family by and by.
Go down there. That's where the camera lives during the show.
Good morning, everyone. We have skipped almost a week. I didn't finish the vlog because after I was being very silly in the interval, avoiding the fact that my voice maybe wasn't on top form. Obviously I had the Jakemans. I did Act 2. Act 2 was fine. I got it out. I was definitely needing more anchoring and more energy to get a clear sound. But you know, sometimes when I've had a long day, like for example I did the cover run that day, it feels quite normal for me to get a little bit tired towards the end of the day, especially when I was just talking all day as well and, you know, doing my usual buffoonery in the interval and with my friends in the day. I woke up the next morning and it didn't feel like 100% right, so I went into work and I started to warm up because I just had this feeling that I didn't have it in me. And I went in, I warmed up, and my siren sounded a little something like this. Like, this wasn't that early in the morning. This was like 12 p.m, so I knew it wasn't just because my voice wasn't awake or whatever. Yeah, this was the voice note that I sent to Ed, my vocal captain, to be like, this is how I am, what do you think? Interesting. That wasn't a choice to stop making sounds. I was still going up in my siren and there was just like this huge gap. So yeah, did that, warmed up a little bit more, started to try and sing through some of the songs, and it was a 2-show day that Friday and I just thought I might be able to do one because by the end of my warm-up I was getting connection. It just felt really effortful, and when I had 2 shows the next day, I was like, okay, I need to just make the call to just take today off. So I actually did my first day off the show in like over 100 shows, which I think is just mental that I even made it that far with how hard this track is vocally. Like I said before, it's not necessarily even the stuff that I sing by myself, which is a lot and high and belty, but it's also then the balance between what I sing in the ensemble. My ensemble singing track is just so difficult for me, especially because it's in such a different vocal quality to what I sing in when I am singing as Monica in the front, you know what I mean? Anyway, I took that day off, and then Saturday I was just the same. I woke up croaky. And there was just no way, and I thought actually probably better to take today off as well and then have the 2 days off over the weekend and come back with a vengeance on the following Tuesday. So I actually had 4 days off over the weekend and I just was able to rest so much. I think also physically, mentally, I was just so on the brink of burnout. I mean, I was burnt out, and actually, I just needed those 4 days. I wasn't ill at all. It wasn't sore, or I wasn't like sneezing or bunged up or anything like that. It was just, I was really struggling to make the sounds. So yeah, I just think it's been a lot. I was definitely fatigued, and yeah, I just needed the time off, and I'm so glad I took it because I'm in Glasgow this week and just about to start a new vlog actually. So thank you so much for watching this video and stay tuned for the next one. Lots of love.